YouTubers, Morris the Cat here. I think a UFO just landed outside my domicile here. I need to go check it out, but as you can see, the light is overwhelming. Maybe I'll be back to you in a moment, maybe not. Well, that was interesting. I made it outside, met two small gray beings. They asked me where Chuck E. Cheese was. I told them to look it up on Google Maps. So they did, I guess. They left. So, back to our intro. Morris the Cat here, coming to you live from the Midwest. I want to explain a little bit about the Dream Color name that I use in the titles most of the time. It's kind of actually a takeoff of or the reverse of all the thousands and tens of thousands of happy videos, RVing videos you see where people are just ecstatic to be out here RVing, and life is wonderful and full of roses and couldn't get any better. However, my experience has contained some of that and some of the not so good stuff, some of the mundane day-to-day activities that you'll need to deal with. They'll touch on it once in a while, but you have to watch a half-hour video or 40-minute video to get anything out of it. So my goal is to condense everything, put it in a brown paper bag and hand it to you, and send you on your way to cogitate on it a little bit. That's a little bit of Jethro speak, cogitate. Anyway, I hope you'll take it in the spirit that it's intended, which is not being negative, but hopefully being balanced. And there are a couple of good channels. Little House on the Road, he has a great channel. He explains everything that probably can go wrong for him has gone wrong. And he is also one who is waving the hold it flag. Wait a minute, you need some more information. So if you get a chance, check out his channel too. He's a good guy. Name's Rob, I think. Another item you're going to have to deal with is laundry. Speaking of course, to people who are living in a van or a car or maybe a Class C motorhome. But at some point in time, you're going to want to do laundry or have to do laundry. I guess the two options are the laundromat or do it yourself. Now, by do it yourself, I mean, remember the luggable loo and the toilet stool ring that goes on the top of a 5-gallon bucket, and then you put a liner on the inside of the bucket. Well, some people use the same bucket and just a normal kitchen plunger, fill it full of soapy water, put their laundry in the bucket, and pump away. But then again, you're going to need a water source, so you're probably going to need to be close to a campground. And if you're close to a campground, they usually have laundry facilities, so that's not a problem. But if you're out boondocking far away, you're going to need to make some arrangements, so you might want to keep that in mind. My personal opinion is the drop-off service at a laundromat. I find one that folds and does the whole thing for X amount of dollars. Usually it's like if you went in to do laundry, it might cost say $15. If they do it, it might cost $18. Yeah. Hey, for $3 they fold everything nice, hang everything up. That's a no-brainer for me. And I usually run errands while they're doing that, so they give me a call, I swing by, pick it up. It's a done deal. Let's talk a little bit about finances. Some people say that they can live in their car for $500, $800 a month. what these people do. I have no clue how they spend their time during the day. I mean, can you imagine being cooped up in a car for a month at a time? Now, they do make a little nest. They have their little tables and chairs that sit outside their car, but they're exposed to the elements. So anyway, for $500, $800 a month, man, that seems... they don't travel much. They can't travel much, so I don't know how they do that. But they do. To me, I found that boredom was my biggest enemy. You can find a place to, let's say, park for a week. You can explore around the city for a while, but after a while, it just gets a little tiresome, a little boring in that area. So you want to move on, but let's say your finances, let's say you're on Social Security check and your Social Security check won't be in for another 10 days. So you've got 10 days to kill, and sorry about that, got a little message came through. Anyway, we were talking about boredom and killing some time. You can go to the library, which is cool. There's nothing wrong with going to the library and spending time at the library. You can go to parks. Hopefully find some people to talk to. But you want to be very careful of people at parks, because everybody's running some kind of game. Real people at parks are kind of hard to come by. You're a stranger. They know you're a stranger. They know that you're new, so you're a target. Even the people that have been on YouTube, I call them, professional RVing YouTubers. They came up through the ranks. They started out very small. Most of them started out in a van. And they've been on YouTube for a couple of years. They've grown their channels to 50,000 or 100,000, 150,000 subscribers. Even they now, although they've graduated up in their vehicles to Class A's with the big bus types, they're having a hard time. They're struggling. Their content for a YouTuber is something you're always struggling for, always reaching for, and you don't want to convey you're getting bored to tears, so you're trapped. They're trapped in the sense that their revenue and their everything that they've built up, depending on what they make on YouTube, and so YouTube is always constantly after you to put new content up, but you're always searching for something that's going to interest folks, and round you go. Basically, boredom is not your friend. Well, it's time to clip it off here now. I sincerely thank you for being here. I'm glad you decided to join us for a while. Maybe we'll see you again next time. Until then, have a good day. Thank you. Bye-bye.